Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Marion K Tarot. This is going to be your reading, your general reading for November 2024. I hope you're well, and I hope that October was marvellous for you. So November, we are nearly in your birthday season. In fact, some of you will be celebrating your birthday this month. So I hope that you're looking forward to that. Now, this month we are using the beautiful Unicorn's Journey Tarot by Lisa Papez. I'm going to let's see what energies are coming through. You know, what's striking me here, the energy, as I was kind of meditating before into your energy, Sagittarius, it seems to be there is a, I mean, there's always an optimism with you, Sag, but it seems to be extra special this month. You know, there seems to be this extra kind of fire in your belly over something. And it's a wonderful thing. So it is a wonderful thing. And it could be the fact that Mercury is in your sign, you know, and it's a mutual reception, and you've got Jupiter, your ruling sign, straight across in Gemini. Across the wheel from you, can wave and say hi. Okay, let's see what we got. What have we got for Sagittarius? We have got the Star. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. There you go. We've got the Queen of Water. We've got Five of Air. We've got the Magician. And we've got Death. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have got the Six of Water. Interesting. I just did Gemini, and that was a major card in their reading. So you may have Gemini placements, or it may be the fact that Jupiter is currently in Gemini. It could be that. Or it could just be a sheer coincidence. But as we know, there is no actual coincidences. Everything does happen for a reason. Now, what is my opening gambit with you, Sag? First of all, it feels, I mean, what, you've got four major arcana here. So this doesn't feel like an insignificant month for you. You know, it feels like there is going to be things that are taking place, things that are happening, and things that you really need to take notice of. Now, of course, you know, these things can be the fact that it is coming up towards your birthday, and we all get a bit, you know, let's have a look at things, you know, a bit kind of a retrospective, really, over the last year, over the previous year. You know, like, have you achieved the things that you wanted to achieve? Have you exceeded the things that you wanted to achieve? You know, or have you just not achieved what you set out to? And that's okay. Any one of those outcomes are okay, Sag, because it's like everything happens in its own time at the right time. Now, this star energy, as you know, I'm noticing about this deck, it's really quite interesting. Whenever the star comes out, a lot of the time the magician comes out as well. And it seems to be, you know, that this nighttime scene. It feels like there's something important. So are you spending a lot of time in the evening, Sag? Basically, are you talking to yourself? Or are you doing something in the evening where it's like you feel it's so important that you can't sleep? Feels like even though there's no suggestion of it, it just feels, looking at these two cards, there's quite a bit of insomnia going on with you, Sag. It just it feels like you're tired. It feels like, you're, if it had been any other sign, it would be the point of you're just running on empty. It's like, how that expression, if you've got a car, it's like you're running in fumes. And that's almost what it feels like with you, Sag. It's like even you have reached you're reaching your limit, and you're close to your limit. And you're really just looking at the stars and basically wishing upon the stars just for some peace, just for some sleep and some comfort. And I mean, the magician is Mercury. So as I said right at the beginning, the fact that Mercury is in the sign of Sagittarius, so that could be highlighting all sorts of things. Could it be causing sleeplessness? Absolutely. Could it be causing overthinking? Yes. Overthinking, yes. It's going to be a wee bit challenging, but you are showing up in your own cards, and I like to see this because it means that you're fully present and aware of what's going on in your life, Sag. Same for any sign, when their card or their major arcana card shows up. It's the Wheel of Fortune, so it's your ruling planet. The Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter, so it expands. And whilst a lot of people think, the Wheel of Fortune, it's a good luck card, or Jupiter is the planet of good luck, and it is. But it's a planet of expansion. So where are you needing to expand your mind? Where are you overthinking? Because it's like a lot of the time, overthinking is caused by only having so much on your mind. It's like if you expand your mind, if you expand the knowledge that you have, then there's less chance of you overthinking. Sounds weird, but it works. As a chronic overthinker myself, trust me. But we do have a lot of kind of Scorpio energy. We've got the Death card and we've got the Six of Water here. Again, makes sense because the vast majority of November is taken up by Scorpio season. But it feels very much like there is something that's coming to an end. You're making a choice, and it's this evolution of yourself. There has been some like difficulty. There has been some causes of concern over individuals that have maybe been in the periphery of your life. And what I mean by the periphery is this individual here, he looks victorious. But it feels very much like you are here. You're up here watching something going on, so perhaps it's other people in your life, they're having conflicts. But it feels like you have been observing this as opposed to taking part in this. You've been able to just to avoid it. But you've been witnessing other people's conflict, and you're wanting to do something about it, you're wanting to help them. You want to help the people that are in your life that you feel that have experienced conflict. And you'll be able to do that with your methods of communication. It feels like you're going to be raising awareness for some kind of cause, some kind of fight, argument. You know, it could be a campaign of some sort. You know, you're going to be advocating for a group of people or advocating for a person that you believe is worthy, because you are a seeker of justice. Sagittarius, you know, you're that person, that sign that needs, that does righteous anger like nobody else. You know, it's like righteous anger is like the realm of Sagittarius. Aries just does anger, you know, and Leo does fury, but Sagittarius does righteous anger, because there's always a good cause behind it. You know, if you're annoyed about something, it's generally because there's a bigger picture situation that nobody's aware of, but you're aware of it. And what does that lead to? Well, that leads to transformation. That leads to the death card. It leads to the transformation of your current journey. And that's the thing, you know, it could be that your situation currently in life is very different to where you want it to be. So that there does have to be this transition taking place, or the fact that you're beginning to find your voice. You're beginning to find your voice in so much as, even though you were very much, you know, in it before, and people did hear you and people did understand you, but recently people have noticed a change in you. They've noticed that you're speaking more clearly. They have noticed that you have got a bigger capacity to share, and you have got a bigger capacity to, you know, perhaps collaborate with other individuals, be that in the office, be it personally, etc. But it feels very much, you know, that the time that you have been waiting on, the time that you have needed to take out, if you've been away in like maybe a hiatus, etc., then perhaps November is the time to ease yourself back into it. Okay, but we're going to clarify a couple of the cards just to see what we can, if we can glean any more. So tell me about this Five of Air. That's the only one I'm no loving. Tell me about the Five of Air, please. Okay. Five of Air is clarified by the Three of Water, the Three of Cups. Ask your friends, Sagittarius. Ask your friends to help you. Ask them to help you through this challenging time. Gather up your friends and go and do it together. You know, whatever the scary thing is, whatever the thing is you've been battling, ask your friends for help. And they will only be too happy to help. They'll be like, oh wow, Sagittarius needs for help, right? Let's assemble the crew and let's get going. And where you're going to is a form of transition, a form of transformation. You will hardly recognise yourself. And I think you just adored that energy. Sagittarius, you know, you're very happy in a changeable environment. So yeah, and it's like I can hear like the David Bowie song Changes ringing in my head. Will there be unexpected changes? I don't know. You know, I think like maybe initially they will be unexpected, but then you'd kind of like, yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. you know, or something like that. You know, there'll be signs. You know, it's a bit like, you know, the memes where it says, "I won't tell anybody I've won the lottery, but there will be signs." You know, it seems to be that kind of information, that kind of perspective that you're going to be taking this month. So Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in, for watching it until the end. If you have, put a cupcake emoji in the comments just to see. I would really love you to do that. So yeah, just have a good month. Enjoy November. For the early Saggies, have a beautiful birthday, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, take care. Bye bye.